What's up, y'all? I'm back. I'm back for a very short amount of time. I have about 2 hours. 2 hours and change. I gotta jump on a plane and catch up with some friends in Vegas. Yes, I'm living a pretty amazing life now that I think about it. The tragedy is that I have only but a few short hours to share video games with the internet. Yeah, another plane, yes. I'm frankly exhausted. But this is kind of a group thing. And, yeah, there's reasons that it's complicated to just not go. And I've been working all morning to prepare for that because I took 2 weeks off, so there was a lot of fucking work that piled up. And yet more will pile up while I'm gone again. But that's the tragedy of doing cool stuff, like going to Las Vegas for the weekend. I'm going to Punk Rock Bowling. I'm gonna go see. Apparently, the night I'm there, Devo is gonna be playing, and I'm just now wondering where my phone is. I should be charging that. All right. Let me go grab my phone. Here. I think there's gonna be cool music here. All right. Leave this very tense music on while I go grab my phone. Right. Always good to leave the house with a full charge. Burning Oyster? First time live, finally made an account. Well, welcome. Welcome to the Sir Lars stream experience. This one's gonna be a bit shorter than usual, only a couple hours. I played this game for like 30 more minutes. Got a little bit further in the town sim aspect, but I really haven't missed much. Or sorry, I didn't play that much, going forward. But this is a really hard, like, siege mode version. So the game, I'm trying to reacquaint myself right now. The game actually has an entirely new mode where your village will get assailed by enemies. It's basically tower defense. It has a whole tower defense layer now, which is pretty crazy, given the scale of the original game. And the original game was already a pretty aggressive when it came to game modes and scenarios. They're hitting my wall. Good guy. Good guys. I always watch YouTube vids. Thank you for keep making them. Hey, thank you for watching them. YouTube's an interesting scenario. It is sometimes it is hard to not ask myself, why. I mean, the VOD channel is one thing. I almost view the VOD channel as like photo album. So maintaining it is almost like curating a lawn. But man, when it comes to like trying to make edited content, it's a whole other deal. That's just, I don't know. Jaegerdine, thank you for gifting 5 subs. Thank you very much. Can't wait until Carnage, the Bond movie, and the or the Venom Spider-Man movie. Well, wait, you mean Venom 2? Let There Be Carnage? What are you talking about? That's coming out real soon, isn't it? Like this weekend? Jesus. There's a Carnage movie, you guys. Starring Woody Harrelson as Carnage. And Chris Pratt as Mario. Where do I need you? You should come down here. The PG-13 Carnage movie? Oh, it's PG-13 for real? Hey, Dreyfus, can you believe this game exists? I actually can't. I thought it was just going to be a port, like a port with like nice graphics. It's actually like a new Actraiser game, which is bananas. Truly, again, I say this a lot. We live in an age of wonders when it comes to shit. When it comes to video games. Nope, that's not what I want. Christ. Shit, man. This already killed me once, and I thought what I had to do was, oh, fuck, man. That's it. Dead. It's a full-on remake, not an up-res? Yeah. Yes. It's outrageous. It's a full-on remastered director's cut sort of deal. I mean, I don't know what it is. It's in a weird middle ground, because it has part of the original game, but it's like got whole new systems that are baked into it. Even, like, Resident Evil 2 Remake, it was basically just a new game. This is like a halfsies. Square Enix acknowledge that Quintet games exist. Yes, out of all the things. I mean, I guess it's good that remakes are so profitable. That they would even invest this amount of money and time into this is pretty incredible. I don't know how to do this better. Because they made me put down all of my forts before I knew where monsters would be coming from or the routes they'd be taking. And I can't change them in this mode. I only have one man that I can order around. I have miracles. I can be a little more efficient, I think, with my MP, or SP or whatever, by not picking up those potions when I'm already at full SP. Is it good, or does it mean newer games are bad? What do you mean, for this game, Battleroid? Hey, bored at balance. Good to always see you in chat. Oh, I enjoy being caught live. I didn't know I wanted a remake of it. Me neither. But I always had a deep respect for Actraiser. I have a respect for a lot of Super Nintendo games that on that platform try to do something crazy off kilter. Like, it's not a platformer, it's not an RPG, it's not a racing game. It's something else. I guess at its core it is a platformer, but it's a platformer like town sim, which, you know, so unique. And it works. Like, it's a fun game to play through. Master. So the only other thing I kind of noticed is that it seems like my man's, whatever his name is, I can't remember his name, Philotos, something like that. He seems to get his superpower whenever the hourglass rotates. Ow, Ferric! Damn, man. Deal damage and reduce their movement speed. Or damage and reduce attack speed. Briefly halt movement. I feel like these spells are like so expensive that it's not like you can tactically use them. Alright. Yeah, you're not doing anything up there. Oh fuck, they already broke through. Should be able to kill them. Try to use another spell. How about that? Maybe this will, like, summon a rain cloud that stays there. Nope. I was hoping it'd put up, like, a slowdown zone that enemies would pass through and get that status debuff. Because that would be different. But no, it's just an attack spell. Okay. Wait a minute. Oh, talking about Dune? Hold on a second. Director's Cut I add because they add on systems and shit they wanted. It's funny that you use RE2 as an example. The remake turns into a completely new game because I honestly 100% disagree. It's basically exactly the same game as RE2 but with an over-the-shoulder move. It doesn't do anything different at all, really, besides removing the A-B bouts, basically. Doesn't it reorganize the... Hold on, let me think about this. I guess to me, the operative mechanic is different. Aiming is different. Shooting zombies is different. Because of the way it's presented. So, like, I think that makes it a different game. Whether it's a, you know, tank-controlled survival horror. And I think the way that they dole out items and stuff is different, too. So, I don't know. I see enough, like, low-level mechanical change to consider that a different game, but same looking map. Like, they had to remake the whole thing. But same looking maps, I guess. So, I know that people get very, I don't know, people draw weirdly. Everyone thinks that their definition is empirical, and it's actually pretty subjective at this point, I think. That's how it feels to me. But I don't know, maybe scholars on message boards have decided that there is a way that this that this is done. Oh, in general, they were making a lot of old games because they sell well. Does that mean they are good, or does that mean modern games are not good? I mean, it means there's... I don't know that it's necessarily that clean either way when it comes to remakes. So, the success of remakes, I think, are just a function of... they're cheap, they're predictable, and people buy them most of the time. You're really not out that much if it doesn't sell because it's so cheap to make, I think is in a business sense, why they're so popular. I don't know that speaks to the relative quality of, like, games now or games then. Maybe it speaks to the, let me do this. Maybe this will slow shit down a little bit. I think what that says, more than anything else, is that, gaming is old enough that there's money to be had in wrapping around. Which I think is pretty neat. I don't know if this is the last wave. Shit. Oh! Okay, so he took care of them. Okay. Oh, so they, like, disappear when they hit it. Interesting. DMC5 is pretty good. Nostalgia sells? I mean, it does, but games that get remakes are usually pretty good games. I don't know if it's just nostalgia? Also, like, when it's a brand affinity thing that happens in all forms of commercial art. You're gonna spend the money on the thing you've never heard about before, or you're gonna spend the money on the thing you already have a positive experience with. Alright, I'll let these guys stack up here. He'll take care of that, and then I'll lightning them once they all come out. How do you like this so far? I like it a lot. I really, really like this game. I'm curious how it's gonna hold up. I maybe prematurely assumed that okay. That the oh crap, that the horde sequences would always be pretty easy, but that is not the case. Not the case by a long shot. Because this one is already testing me pretty hard. 1 second. Oh, I don't have enough SP. No, don't hit it! Oh, fuck! God damn! So yeah, there we go. This is tough. Did you ever play Evo on SNES? I rented it. I feel like it was so niche in my and anti my hyper-religious upbringing. It was like a Lawrence game if I ever heard one. I was really into it. I remember being, like, super lost in that game, though. I am on hard, Dreyfus, yeah. I guess maybe that affects this layer of the game, too. Ah, damn it. It seems pretty hard, doesn't it? Alright, my man's just taking the field. Be a lot more aggressive with palisades. Started on hard, but for the first act, boss kicked my ass, so we turned it down to normal for the first playthrough. Yeah, it was... That first boss really did feel kind of Souls-like, didn't it? It's like, you're just gonna have to grind it and learn its pattern. Luckily, there is a pretty big gap. I discovered this accidentally. I was trying to backdash through it. Or backdash through one of its attacks. So it really only has 2 attacks. It'll, like, stab you with the spear or do lightning. If you get around behind it, you can just beat the hell out of it, and it won't possibly touch you. The item placements and such are a bit different from the OG RE2. It's also because the A and B scenario is almost entirely removed, I'd say. Remake also removed the spiders, moths, crows, and liquor beta from the enemy list. Real differences only start when you get to the lab, layout and item-wise. Otherwise, it's almost entirely identical. Rooms are enlarged a bit, of course. Well, they're visibly enlarged, but, like, asset-wise, it's an entirely new thing. They couldn't use the, like, pre-rendered images, except as a reference, you know? So, yeah. I guess that's remake. I guess that's what that word means. Maybe? I guess it's got it right in the title. Are you good? Okay. Trying to... maybe I just need to... maybe it's... I mean, he moves pretty quick. So I'm like... I'm trying to figure out where I'm being inefficient here. And I really wish that, like, one... So one lightning can't kill a group of enemies. It has to be two. And I can do two if I get, like, pickups and stuff, so... But they're going towards him, so I shouldn't worry about them right now. Oh! Like, why is this palisade out of range of the tower? It's upgraded, too. It's, like, right there. It hurts. It hurts, bros. These guys have all been, or largely been hit with arrow. So close. See, like, there's a lot of inefficiency here. There. Okay, and it seems like if you drop a palisade as soon as they break it, they'll just start hitting that one again. I see you, Captain. It's more of a modernization and no one wants to take controls. That's true. I can't think of anything that, like, still does tank controls on purpose. As anything other than a throwback. That seems like one of those deals where that was purely a sign of the times. As soon as we got rid of it, we did. Or as soon as we could get rid of it, we did. So it seems like he'll carry that around. Oh, okay. Maybe I was doing the bad thing by letting power-ups sit on the field. I think the more you pick them, the faster they spawn. And it seems like it's kind of like a... Well, no. Farms always generate... I don't know. I don't know how the drop system works. It seems like it will need to, though. I'm gonna try to just kill these guys with magic. Hey, Pop-Tart, what's up? Hopefully you're having a good day. He's still up there doing work. Good. Bang. Love to see it. Yeah, I'm pretty good. I'm a little percolating right now. I'm about to go on another trip. Another one. This one's just a weekend trip to Vegas. Nothing crazy. I think you go there. Okay. I wish I knew what these arrow towers did. I would have been much more diligent in their placement. Where are you going? Hey, whoa. Just got back from Vegas like an hour ago. Wow, what's the scene like? What's the flavor? Jesus, these guys are marching. Uh-oh. Oh. Let's see here. I can do sun. Sun isn't an up arrow. It's just a regular. Okay. I'll wait the 2.4 seconds. Well, thank you, Pop-Tart. Gonna go see some music bands. Trying to enjoy being a living human in the world. Ah, crap. Ah, shit. Okay, hold it down. Slow them down! No! God damn it! Oh, oh, Christ! Oh, Jesus! Literally, Jesus. Oh, Lord Almighty. Ooh. Oh, saved it. Saved. Like Jesus above. Need to use him as a wall? He needs to be on the road? Oh, man. Okay, I didn't know that he would stop monsters. Saracen's Lament, thank you very much for the sub. Dan Pan, Uberhan, or Danton Uberhan, thank you for the prime. Jesus, my Lord and Savior, my gamer lord. Ah, Philotas. I have the feeling something dramatic is about to happen with our boy Philotas. That was a pleasant sting. I don't know, I'm into it though. To some degree, I guess what's fun about these sorts of games, I wonder how much of the original talent is behind it when it comes to like a discussion of a director's cut. I think what would cinch that in is if members of Quintet worked on this or provided design documents where this was their vision of the game, and then maybe another studio tried to execute on that. Maybe that is the case. I don't know. But what's interesting to think about is people who grew up playing the game pitching a remaster and then putting in their ideas. And then it becomes this really... Like, I don't know what that becomes. When it's an original idea that's iterated on and added to by another disconnected group from the original creators. Did you mention Discord? I did not. Thank you for reminding me to do that. Although this is gonna be a baby stream. Let's see here. Secret stream. Then they'll get mad at me. I can't have anyone on the internet mad at me. Could you imagine? Good God. Imagine trying to go to sleep with someone on the internet mad at you. I don't think you could do it. I don't think you could. Tune in since I didn't see a previous notification. I am glad you did. Thank you for reminding me. Just got a lot on me mind, a lot on me brain. People got a frick. My followers must spread and grow. Yes, the internet is a peaceful place. Where people seek harmony and accord. Don't bring our negative energy to the internet. We've worked hard to create a Garden of Eden here. See, like, this, it even has more story beats. They've added in all these NPCs and stuff that have these conversations now. They want to know for sure Return to this remake was the composer. Which is the first time I learned that, was it Yuko Koshiro? Yuzo Koshiro? Yeah, hope I got the name right. Pretty sure I didn't. One of those has to be wrong. I didn't know they did the soundtrack for Actraiser. Yuzo, okay. Which, man, I'm just finding more and more that all these, like, disconnected game soundtracks I really loved were actually all Yuzo Koshiro. On a whim... Actually, I know what it was. Me and Stephanie went to this... God, I sound like such a... sound so rich. On the eve of a trip, let me tell you that Steph and I went to this, like, Airbnb up in Big Bear. And it's super windy mountain roads, right? So we went to a tiki bar. Steph had a couple of drinks. I decided to remain sober so I could drive. And for the drive, I loaded up the One Gun Midnight Maximum Tune soundtracks because, you know, a lot of cool mountain roads. Had to give myself the drifting experience. Turns out that's Yuzo Koshiro too. And that was just a random, like, drifty, Initial D kind of tricked out arcade racing game. Yeah, so all over the place. Snokio Drift. Oh, Buska! Oh, that's so funny! Good shit. Yeah, running in the 90s, but like ramped up to 2008. That's essentially the music that I'm looking for, or was looking. That is that, I should say. He needs them to defend themselves. But why Philotas? Surely you'll be here forever. Oh, back to Deathloop? Nice. Man, put down a lot of Deathloop this morning. Doing some game capture for a Inside Games feature. Should be coming out pretty soon. Not bad, thank you for the prime. Ugh, I have a throat tickle. Hello, Dwarf Bangity Bang. A merry tip of the fedora to you, good sir. Good internet, sir. Yes, indeed, indeed. 1,000 internets to you, sir. I don't know if I have to kill that. Also, this is timed. I think you just have to pop the monster pimples. Ow! A lot of bad boys walking around here. What? Is it hidden? Oh, there, it was hidden. Ah, look at that. Sounds very Castlevania. Yeah, it does. Ooh, uh-oh. Oh, shit. Luckily, I don't think it shoots bullets when it's in hit stun. As long as nothing else messes with me. Woohoo! I got spicy at the end. Need to find something new to play? I've been playing too much Hades lately and I don't want to burn out on it. I don't know, maybe it's okay to burn out on it. I don't know, why second guess it? It's not like you're gonna run out of games, you know? Just dive in, let it take you for a while. And then never play it again. Yeah, Sable is nice, actually. I want to get into Sable. Everything I've read about it makes it sound like a perfect cozy game. What I would love, actually, now that I think about it, maybe when I finish this trip, maybe we can have a nice long unwind stream. Just nothing but Sable all day. You see the Bebop Netflix intro? I did. Parts of it looked pretty good. Other parts didn't look, looked okay. It was like okay to pretty good. So that's a decent range. It looked better than I thought it would. I guess I'll say that. Heard the new Tales of Arise? I've played it for a couple of hours and yeah, I really like it. I really like what I see so far. I definitely want to get more, or put more time into that game too. Return to my Zoogles and my Zoogandis. That game is so unapologetically anime. I love it. It's got an intro and everything. Oh, your husband got you Yakuza 6? Nice. The other thing, I gotta catch up on my Yakuzas. Because now Lost Judgment is out. I haven't even played Judgment. Need to get to some gaming. Too much world travel. Too much living life. Too much enjoying this time while I have it. Screw that. More sitting inside, staring at a glowing rectangle, playing sweet video games. That's what life's all about. Skeptical of Vicious? You mean Diablo? Wait, that was Vicarious. Oh yeah, Eastward is out. Yeah, I want to play Eastward. Severed Steel looks super rad. Toem is out. That looks really cool. Was it Origami 2? There's a lot of good stuff that came out in the last couple of weeks. Okay, now that I know what you are, where can I move you to a place that's so much more useful than that? I don't care. Why would you ever not have these towers like right next to your... right next to your temple? They will rebuild. I believe in my people. Okay. And then I'm gonna want forts around those. Yeah, this makes so much more sense now that I know how this system works. I'm definitely gonna want it here. Problem is, like, what you want is a stack right next to each other. So that the tower can hit enemies while... like this. There we go. Sweet. I'm doing it. Food is so good. Oh, you can knock out the Severed Steel campaign in a couple hours? That's good to know. Oh, Vish is from Cowboy Bebop. Got you, sorry. The villain. Yes. You saw him very temporarily in the intro, right? With that shot of, like, Spike and Vicious pointing guns at each other. You're gonna get in the top right that's not doing much? Probably. Could probably use it to the immediate left of the temple. Yeah, I just had no idea about, like, how to arrange things or how that mode even worked. Oh, you were in Warsaw a week ago? Yeah, I was there very briefly, a couple of days. And didn't do a lot of sightseeing in that time either. Did go to the Neon Museum though. That was wonderful. A lot of Eastern Bloc typography, which is always a delight. Alright, yeah. Let's get back into redistributing some forts. Yeah, this one right here. I guess I could go here. I don't know that I don't know if I remember monsters going that direction, but... Now we wait. Aha. Beat Severed Steel in 2.5 hours myself, and I was fucking around a bit. Okay. More about getting really good and doing cool shit in the extra modes. So yeah, the campaign's kind of just like a training for you to fuck around. Am I liking Waifu Riser Renaissance? I haven't found a whole lot of waifus yet, but this game's pretty dope. It does have this sort of wild imagination of a lot of kind of Japanese games in the 90s. So it's a pretty cool kind of like what happened if that kept going kind of game. Ah. Yep. He does not want his people, his flock, to become compliant and docile, because he's doing everything for them. How prescient this is. God damn it. Time for fights. Okay. Oh. That's actually a nice little reminder. Down bad for Phil. Phil, he's grown a lot. Now that he is racked with philosophical torment. Got a lot going for him. I guess I don't... I guess if there are more buildings, you'll get more pop-ups during the, like, horde mode, whatever. Well, let's give it a shot. I guess that's how you could, like, grind? You could let your village expand, and then you have more power-ups and stuff. 50% of all gatehouses destroyed. Really? Jeez. Alright, you bastards. Wow, okay. So now I can't let half the gatehouses die. I was kind of leaning on that before. God, look at how good these stupid little towers are, though. Damn! Oh, right, there's no... Well, I can't stop them from doing that. They're gonna get hits. Okay. Curious to see if this game is worth getting. Well, pull up a chair. I can answer most questions. I'm still in the first area though. I haven't passed judgment on the game. I am enjoying myself so far. Where are you going? Oh. You're stuck out there. Okay, good. I'm terrified. I'm terrified that some dangle monsters are gonna roll right in, ruin my day. I'm having a nice day. Oh, power-ups come out on the timer. Oh, gosh, why did it take me this long to figure that out? At least the food items regenerate the gate's health. Oh, okay. I actually did not notice that. Thank you for... I think it told me that at some point, but I appreciate it nonetheless. Those guys are T-posing a little bit, huh? Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh golly, oh golly. Great. Anything coming from up here? Yes. Yes, there is. Golly. How's it going, fellas? Actually, I think they're okay. Pilatos looks like he's doing all right. Oh! Shoot. Woo! My man. Is this that game? It may be that game. Perhaps it is that game. Is this game FTP? Oh yeah. FTP for sure. Oh, free to play? No, it's not. I think meant file transfer protocol. No, you gotta pay money for this. This is a for money game. Booyah. But that sense of victory, that's priceless. You ever played the original? I did. I think I may have even beaten the original. It's one of those games that I remember putting quite an amount of time into once I figured out that computers could run emulators. One of those that kind of grabbed me. Mostly because I think the music was one of the first things. Like, the platforming is not the hottest, but the music's really cool, and then once, like, kind of the music gets you through the first stage, and it's like, guess what? It's this whole other game now. And you're like, what? And then you get to sit back and watch, like, little farms just grow, and you're like, oh, okay. And then you go beat up some more monsters. And you're like, oh, alright. I like this one. It's an old SNES game, yeah, Super Nintendo. One of the first ones, too. It was super early. Early Super Nintendo was pretty wild. Because there just wasn't a whole lot that was nailed down there. Yeah, 1990. Man, when did the... Oh, it was a launch game. Oh, okay, no, it launched... Okay, it came out like a month after. Yeah, Super Famicom launched November 21st, 1990. And this was December 16th, 1990. Damn. Pretty early on in there. Incredibly ambitious. Yeah. I find that, like, early generation games sometimes are the most ambitious, and then it just settles out. Like, it settles out, and people figure out what people want, and people make games like that, and it kind of just, like, lines up. But that was back in the day when having new hardware meant you could try all these things. And people didn't know if any of that stuff would sell yet, so people did try them. There were some early titles in the Gen 7 era that I have a huge fondness for just because of how experimental they are. I think Assassin's Creed 1 is a game like that. It tries so much. And it falls short of it, but man, the daring of it is just so incredible. And then it, like, they figure out people want video games and not, like, life simulators, so... Yeah, we get our Spider-Man PS4s and not our NACs. Kind of. Yeah. I should play... I still intend to play NAC. Not because I'm one of those I gotta go... If not for the memes, then just to see what was actually the technical intent. Oh shit, is he transcending? Oh, is this how you get spells? How you get magic? Am I going to absorb the essence of this buff man? Ah. Alright. Even better abs. Literal rock abs. Okay. They didn't really say what the gameplay implications of that happening were, but I own his stone now. Minotaurus is his name. Game has an interesting look to it. It really does. Is this just a PC release? No, I have it on Switch, because I got tricked again. I don't know what... This happened before. There was some remake that came out, like... It was announced in a Nintendo Direct. It was made live that day. I thought it was Switch only, and then, like, the next day it came out on PC. The humility. Anyway, so I have it on Switch. It does have an interesting look, though. I associate it with, like... There were Japanese developers making games for the PC in the 90s. Oh, it came out at the same time? So I'm even further humiliated. Yeah, I need to think to look. I just didn't look. I figured it was in the Nintendo Direct, so it seemed like a Nintendo Switch kind of thing. But it seems like everything that releases on the Switch also comes out on Steam, so... Anyway, so it reminds me a lot of, like, PC-exclusive Japanese games from the mid-90s. Like, because they used super high-res sprite work, but the game design was still kind of like Super Nintendo platformer kind of thing. Yeah, I got. Miyamoto got me. Miyamoto's laughing at me again. Oops. Oh, it's a siege? Oh, I thought it was going into Act 2. Crap. I did not prepare. Okay. Alright. I guess I couldn't build any more forts anyway, so... Ooh. Ah, feels good. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Dang, there's some big hits going down over there. I don't know if I have a, I don't know if I have a port restriction on this one. Actually, let's have you move here, since there's a guard, there's an arrow to guard that one. Bottom left has defeat conditions. Ah, okay, thank you. Got a little overwhelmed. The boss has taken the field. Okay, it's all workshop. All right. The workshops? Hmm. That is not something I expected. Okay. And it's just Philetas. It's all I got. Holy crap, holy crap. Ooh! That didn't do much. Uh... Wait a second. Is anything effective against these guys? I mean, lightning, technically, I guess. Brrr. At least the... Nope. Still too far. Still out of range. Good stuff. Here. Why don't you come back here? The music got so quiet. It's very stressful. Shit, he's going. Okay, good. See. Oh, fuck. Ugh. Okay, this doesn't seem so bad right now. You gonna play Sifu? Oh yeah, that game looks so good. 300% my kind of thing. Like Hong Kong action game? Yeah. Almost got him. Wait. I don't seem weak against anything. Ooh, good stuff. I want to play the second, like, action stage. Single dot spell would be the best thing ever. Yeah, on those large targets. That's okay. Knowing that, like, picking up health heals towers is a pretty big deal. I think I was staying away from health when I was at full health and Philetas was at full health. Just wasn't thinking about it. Not B, you're not on like a Chinese streaming site. If you want to get banned, like go to, I don't know. What is it? Shit. What's the name of it? Is it Azubu? Or Douyu. Yeah. Go there. Go there and start popping off about Hong Kong if you want to be brave. Oh, hey, JC, what's up? The CEO, owner of the dispensary chain I used to work at for as an Uber passenger last night. What? Get to air my grievances with the main man himself. I think this shitty GM got fired too. Ooh! All right. Now that's some sick news. That feels good. That's a nice story. Thank you for sharing that. Yeah, I'm not Activision Blizzard either. I don't stand to make a lot of money off of operating in China, so you can say all the pro Hong Kong or pro democratic statements you want. Very welcome here. The Curse of the Minotaurus. How do you think it stacks up to the original? It's a bit different. I mean, the platforming and combat systems are different. I would say that they're better, but they're a little more responsive. They're a little more fast. The level design itself seems to be fairly close. Platforms and enemies that swoop at weird angles. And moving platforms. The art is kind of in a different style, but I like where it is. It's somewhat literal. More literal than I guess I would have expected when it comes to this overmap scenario. Having an actual cherub fly around and shoot enemies with a bow, but now that I think about it, I'm not sure how else you represent that, so no place to complain for me. I don't know, I'm just super into it, even as just a new game. I almost cried. It was so cathartic. I don't know how genuine he was. He was drunk, but holy shit, he cared. He apologized to me for what happened. Hopefully it's not just like rich dude shit that evaporates. I guess if maybe a dispensary owner isn't CEO rich. Appreciate your audio mixing. I don't have to limit the peaks and turn up the overall volume to hear the game and you. Appreciate your craft. Well, thank you. That was certainly the goal. I like games a lot, and I'd like them to be audible. I would actually have the game audio louder, but I've had people don't like that mix, even if it's like theoretically functional. He owns 22 dispensaries and his house was $1 million home. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty rich then. Hopefully he tipped well. Give you a fat tip. How do tips show up in Uber, by the way? Do you just get a statement at the end of the month showing how much people tipped? I think those are the older houses. I just bomb those to oblivion. Oh no. I always did like in the Super Nintendo game how you only hear about what's going on in the village through the prayers. So it's like a really small lifeline. But it's enough to trigger your imagination of this whole world going on beneath you. That's ambition, man. It'll pop up and be like, you got a tip, or it'll be in your inbox and you can see what trip tipped you. Okay. Good. Yeah, sad. Sad stuff. Are they gonna figure out how to chop down trees now? What's up, MB2000? How are you doing? Thinking of calling the store to see if that GM got fired? Maybe you could get rehired. Is that something you'd even want? I guess most importantly, did you get the owner's like name or number? Do you have a way to contact them? Oh, you don't know? Alright, well. No needs to worry about it then. The scroll system is... I guess it makes sense? I don't quite understand why they give you an item that you then have to use. I don't know if there's ever a situation where you'd want Philetas to be a lower level, so you just wouldn't use them. Or there's another thing you could use them for? Who knows? Oh. Meditating on my abs. The love you and yours bear for one another has awoken and invigorated a sliver of your lord's divinity. Tenz's champion, the dreaded Minotaurus, shall not die by your hand, but by that of the Lord of Light. Metal. Time to show these turds how a real god throws down. Do you have a schedule for when you're doing Diablo 2 again? If not, that's okay. I kind of don't. No, I'm sorry. Sometime next week. I'm about to leave on a trip that'll have me out until next Tuesday. So, but then, I think, is gamer time. I only have one more, like, off-stream project to do apart from just inside game stuff in general, but... should be back to, like, fat 8-hour streams per day. For a while, at least. You're leaving again? Yeah, for a while. For a bit. I don't know. I should be grateful that my sweet partner has such an adventurous spirit. But it's a lot of travel. A lot. But only for a couple days. Only for a couple days this time. Which is good, because, man, that's so much work stack up. So much! Eh? Oh, I have to come up here. Act 2 Fillmore, hell yeah. Mode 7! That buttery smooth sprite scaling. They couldn't have imagined this. Couldn't have imagined it 30 years ago. I don't know if I'd like to get rehired. I would love to have my benefits, but that's it. And then 25% of it was me. That's better left in the past. I suppose. Magic crystals. Magic. Ugh. Okay. That's gotta be, like, I only have certain use of that, right? Oh. Ooh. Attack up 100%? Life retained on death? What the heck? Those are some sweet bonuses. Yeah, that makes killing enemies way more important. Oh, look at that, like, parallaxing in the background. Whoa. That's crazy. Press magic. Esoteric scrolls, the myriad lands of the world. Okay. Oh, yeah. I found those. It actually tells you how many of those you have found in a given level, which is nice. Oh, okay, I see. Ow! Ow! You're an enemy! Oh! I feel tricked. Yeah, see these graphics? Crazy. Maybe I'll go in if he's been fired. I'll support them again. The guy's gone. Alright. Just seemed like it seemed like a nice job for you. But then again, I didn't have to work it, so I don't know how that... So is there... I wonder if the stages then just become a, like... it's an incentive to explore them more, to find more enemies to kill, so that you can get the bonuses from the magic gauge. That's a neat way to handle that. Or enemies respawn and it doesn't matter. You can just scroll, you can just farm, like get to level 5. Sick! That door looked really important. I don't know what that clack is. Like somebody's loading a gun. Okay, so not every enemy drops crystals. Crystal. Need the crystal. Honestly, did not expect this game to ever see the light of day. Me neither. That was a pretty wild drop from the Switch conference. And, you know, I guess there was a fair amount of, like, revisit the past in that conference. Ow! Thought maybe I could swat the, daggers out of the air. I was excited to pay for the premium Nintendo Online service to play 8 N64 games, huh? Huh? How about that? Who can say no to that? It just shows how, like, Nintendo could just slap a button and get money out of their back catalog, but there's so much more, like, ponderous about it. Yeah. F-Zero? Yeah, F-Zero's in there, I guess. Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask eventually. They picked some good heaters. No doubt about that. Can't wait to add a 7th copy of Ocarina of Time to my collection. Yeah. Who can bear the thought? Who can go to sleep at night soundly knowing that they may not be able to play Ocarina of Time in the morning? That they don't have at least 5 different ways to play Ocarina of Time at any moment. Not sure how I feel about the extra cost playing 64 and Sega games. I mean, nobody likes spending extra money. It's okay to not like it. But, I mean, let's be real. I don't know, though. I don't... If it requires action, I don't know if they can get away with just opting everyone into the more expensive one. And if they did, I probably wouldn't do anything to prevent it from happening. But if I have to go click on something, I probably won't do it for a while. Because I don't know. I don't play the Super Nintendo games very much that I thought I would. When Nintendo Switch Online came out, I was like, oh, hell yeah, here comes some Breath of Fire. I played that game for like 10 minutes, and I was like, oh, right. Ow! That was a bad idea. Dopamine Needs David. Thank you very much for gifting 5 subs. Yeah, Sin and Punishment and Winback. Winback was fun, I guess. Poor man's Metal Gear Solid. This feels like a cash grab. I mean, Nintendo invests the requisite effort. They put in, like, little informational pages and, like, manual stuff. They do something to make it valuable. But, you know, now more than ever, it's really just down to, hey, do you want to play these old-ass games? You want to be able to play these old-ass games whenever you want? I don't know. I just bought a pack of fucking Castlevania games, which will actually be really handy for the flight. Oh, yeah, that changes your trail color. Oh, that's so sick. That's what's so weird, too, is this is basically like a wacky Castlevania game now, with the changes they did to the combat system. Oh, given Capcom's legacy in fighting and action games, it's weird that they're not taking advantage of those, or that knowledge and making new Breath of Fire. Yeah, Capcom had their days of pumping out remakes and stuff. Gen 7 was pretty remake heavy for them, with all the, like, Bionic Commando stuff they did. I guess that's mostly what I'm thinking of. And I guess they did Mega Man 9 and 10. Well, DuckTales. But yeah, I think they, I don't know, maybe they just got tired of everybody yelling at them all the time. Might be that simple. Ow! Sometimes that's a thing. Don't think they're gonna do GameCube games, though. Probably not, no. Too early. Like, why do that when you can just do N64 again and get another surge of revenue? Bump your, like, and free annual revenues. Just a nice little goose. It's really nice to have that stuff in the back pocket, I feel like. Having listened to some, like, investor calls now, I can see why it would be really cozy as a business owner to have, like, plans A, B, and C if you just really need to make sure that this year either meets or exceeds your revenue projections. If, like, all these things don't work out, or you can't launch your Switch at the right time, or something like that, I feel like sometimes Nintendo, like, they love having a hip fire to just, like, raise revenue for the year. Or it was always planned, and that's just in their projections already. But they're really good at that. They're really good about snapping their fingers and making a shitload of money. God damn it. That's like where I always catch them, but then the crystal! The crystal! No! No! Why do those do so much damage? Christ. Okay, so I guess your meter drains out if you die? Holy shit. No, it doesn't. Wow. This game got a lot more friendly. And everything respawns. Maybe that's the, like, catch-up mechanic. It's interesting that that's not in the first stage. Because, yeah, by the end of it, you'll be doing double damage. Crazy. Ooh. If you're at full health, you get a big old crystal out of those things. Does the Switch not have a virtual console yet? No. No, it does not. It has Nintendo Switch Online. You know what else it is? I think it might actually also have something to do with, like, the cost of billing. This was something that, like, Activision talked about when somebody was asking if they were going to do Rock Band style DLC. They were like, no. Processing a ton of, like, $1 transactions sucks for our bottom line. So, I wonder... I don't know anything about the reality of processing many small transactions versus processing a few large and predictable transactions. But that seems to be the difference between, like, Virtual Console and Nintendo Switch Online. Also, Virtual Console is, like, kind of whale dependent. It's about the people who buy tons and tons of legacy software. Whereas Nintendo Switch Online, everyone is exactly the same amount of money all the time. And the only volatility is people churning out of your service. So it feels like, from a lot of logistical factors, there are companies that architect their services around getting a flat payment every month over a bunch of, like, piecemeal small payments. God, this baseline is going crazy. I do wonder how much of that affects the architecting of systems like Virtual Console or Nintendo Switch Online. God damn it! Okay. No! Oh yeah, it does, Pop-Tart, you're right. It is rather Castlevania-esque, but no, I don't think the creator of Castlevania had a whole lot to do with it. I'm really curious now who the creators of this remake are. The logo screen just has, like, quintet and square. Huh! Hey, I made the noise. That's why he does that. Oh! Oh! Ah. Oh! Oh! Shit! Wow. I got rolled. I think Sony and Nintendo are going to have to step up their game up to compete against Valve's Steam Deck and Game Pass. I guess these are Nintendo's first big steps. I don't even... those things aren't really competing with each other. I don't think. Steam Deck is going to be a niche piece of hardware. I say niche on, like, global scale. Nintendo Switch has sold, what, 90 million units? 90 million. 90 million. That's a lot. That's like Game Boy level. Getting there anyway. And a Steam Deck is just not gonna sell that much. It's just not. So I don't know that those, like, we like to think from a consumer perspective that those two units are similar because they look the same and they both play video games, but from like a consciousness perspective and a marketing perspective, I think they may as well be considered as like different machines for different audiences. So the services on those platforms I don't think will directly compete either. It's just kind of my read. Okay, it seems like you do lose a little bit of magic meter. I mean, in terms of getting access to their old library of content over the coming years? Ah. Planning on getting a Steam Deck for emulating all old games? Well, then you've got it. You've got it. As long as Nintendo's lawyers don't find you, you're set. But that is a like in terms of feature set that the audience cares about, or that the relative audiences care about. Ooh! Certainly something that Steam Deck owners will care about. I would care about that. But I think your average Switch owner wouldn't. So Nintendo, when it comes to serving their audience, those are features that they necessarily don't need to care all that much about. When it comes to like keeping people signed into Switch Online. Did it again. Jeez. I think, from our perspective, and it's certainly fun to talk about it this way, it's fun to think about every, like, entertainment company in an arms race to create, like, the perfect gaming experience. But I think the reality is a bit more nuanced. It's about... I'm into, like, these title plates. Oh, jeez. Oh, oh, that's right. I thought you could charge it up for some reason. No! Ooh. Oh, shit. Okay, so I guess there's a hurt box inside of him. Oh, see you, Pop-Tart. You gotta go to work. All right. Well, try not to let it drive you crazy. Didn't max out the meter, though. It's interesting. Okay, yeah, okay. There's a hitbox inside of him. Fuck. Ugh. Ah. That was sloppy. That's okay. That was the scouting run. That was the scouting run. I guess it's possible to, like, first try those guys. I mean, with those stat buffs, that becomes a lot more possible. Joxel, what is up? As always, your stream is my favorite evening entertainment. Nice! Just got a promotion at work. And I am stoked. How are you doing? I'm doing a lot better now that I get to savor your good news. But I'm doing great. I wrapped up today's work. A lot of things going on. A lot of ins and outs. And I have about 40 minutes? No. About an hour. About an hour left before I gotta go to the airport. Catch up with Stephanie in Vegas. Go to a concert. Hang out with some friends. Drink, because of course. Put back some brews. Drop some dollars in some slot machines. Find that Mad Max Fury Road slot machine with the rumbly chair. I'm always on a quest to find the most ridiculous licensed property slot machine that I can find. I don't know why I read that. I know what it's... Play the Big Bang... the Big Bang slot. I see it all the time, and it hurts. I thought I saw a Golden Girls slot machine once, and I'm really pissed off because I couldn't find it again. I am also pretty sure there was, like, a Plants vs. Zombies one, But then when I went back to where I thought I saw it, I just couldn't find it. I must have looked crazy. I was like circling this like one aisle in the casino for a solid 10 minutes, being like, I know it was here! Alas. But yeah, usually I'm like 20, well, maybe more like 40 bucks in the slots. If I can get a free drink out of it, okay. But I'm much more into like just going to, like getting a reservation for dinner, going to a show, enjoying how ridiculous and gluttonous Las Vegas can be. Get your fingerless gloves? Never. I gotta let people in Vegas know that I come prepared to play. I came to play, right? I don't want my hands getting blisters from all of my hot gambling action. But I also need my fingers exposed so I get the tactile sensation of the chips and cards so I can feel them. Look for the Metal Gear Solid 3 slot machine? God, I wish! I fucking wish! Unironically wish. I would love to play on a Silent Hill pachinko machine. Shit! I should probably just start over. What's up, please JPEG me? Great name. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to see that. Metal Gear Solid Bet Eater? Oh, that's great. Change Eater. How do I... Is there a way to start over? Let's try this. Let's see what happens. Oh boy, I probably shouldn't have done that, though. Okay, it says Act 2. There's an autosave. Hit the lever. I will. Meeting your old crew in Vegas for one last heist? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, you know how it is. We're gonna get together in a room. Oh shit. Oh, you can save scum a little bit if you want to. Look at that. Alright. I guess it's, get one last shot against the Minotaurus. They kind of demonstrate ducking and jumping over the axe, but it looks like you can do either. Basically whenever you want. Shit, okay. Nope, wrong button! I was hitting... What? Oh, he can step backwards. Interesting. Okay, if he can walk backwards, that changes a lot. Son of a bitch, I'm in. Yeah. Same old thing. I get that text message on my phone and I know it's time. It's time for one last heist. The biggest score yet. One last ride. Dead. Fucking dead. Green Trail looks sick. It does. I do really like your aura changing color. Been watching a lot of British panel shows and Japanese game shows lately. Any recommendations on other foreign shows I should watch? Huh. An interesting question. I really liked the Korean variety show The Running Man for a while. But it got pretty overproduced. Like they found ways to squeeze a lot of footage out of not a lot going on. Could always get into Real Housewives, the Real Housewives universe. I guess that's not foreign, is it? Well, maybe it's foreign depending on where you come from. I always like Game Center CX. There's never been a bigger score. That's right. There's a website dedicated to fan translations for Game Center CX. I have just linked it in chat. It's the Something Awful Game Center CX fan translation community. So they have like torrents and stuff for translated episodes. But it's essentially like the prototypal Let's Play series. A Japanese comedian plays very, very hard Famicom games. And they have fun little segments where they'll, like, go explore other arcades. Or the show's writers will nerd out intensely about some piece of video game history. It actually has to me, it has a lot of, like, YouTube energy. Because it's all super low budget. They develop a fair amount of running jokes. Ow. It's kind of weird that I think Let's Plays evolved into the sort of... God. A lot of the same things you see in that show. These graphics are messing with your brain. They're weird, right? They're weird. The, like, pre-rendered enemies and stuff. Really high resolution, kind of like pre-rendered CG rocks and stuff. It's a really interesting style. At the risk of repeating myself, I always equate it to, like... It's almost like if Actraiser were a PC RPG game. And this was the modern remaster of it. It has a lot of the things that those games did have. Actraiser did not. But it's using those things, or it's using up-res versions of those things in the remake, which is very bizarre. Ow! Okay, you hang in the air when you cast. Are there branching? Yeah, there's different doors. Huh. You don't like it? Looks cheap? I could see that. A lot of cheap platformers did kind of look like this, I think. I kind of get it spiritually, if that makes sense. Hey. That was worth it for that. It's almost like... Yeah, it's almost like presuming what if Actraiser were a PC game in, like, 1991. Gives me 3DS vibes. I think it's like the sense of depth in the cave scene does look like something that would have been in a 3DS game. That moving parallax. The fact that they're having the parallax move in different directions can be a little disorienting. If I'm being apologetic for the game, I'd say it adds to the sense that we're in a different realm fighting celestial battles. That was not health. Yeah. Huh. It was MP. My kingdom for an apple. No! Crap! I thought I would interrupt. Oh, it reminds you of Mortal Kombat? Mm-hmm. It's that, like, pre-rendered look. The fact that, like, the sprites are technically video, because it's pre-rendered sprites that have been slotted into a video sequence instead of, like, sprite work from the game. I did not hit a checkpoint either. Golly. Ow! Yeesh. Okay, so I guess you keep your magic meter from the checkpoint. You don't keep it from how it was when you died. You think of Donkey Kong Country? Mm-hmm. That also used that technique. It's how I was able to get that look on Super Nintendo. It would use a much more powerful computer to render sprites, pre-render sprites, if you will. And then the Super Nintendo just played the sprites that were loaded into its memory as a GIF, basically. And this was something, again, that was a lot more common on PC games in Japan, because they were still, like... Western games went 3D as fast as they possibly could. Japanese games were still very... I feel like... tended to be a little more sprite-based for longer. But since they were on PC, they didn't have the storage limitations. So they could pre-render every sprite. Because you wouldn't run out of space on a CD or a cartridge to hold it. You could just compress it all and then install it to the hard drive. Or have as many discs as you want for the install, and then the game itself could run off that. Could have a beefy little load screen. Get it all ready to go. It's a really interesting look. And this is, I guess, what it looks like when it's when it's used in a little more modern of a scenario. I don't know if I have to go... Well, I have 100 MP. I don't know if I have to go down and get that scroll again. I think I do. I don't like how non-fluid the animation is between the moves. You mean for the main character? The master? Ow. Yeah, there... Okay, you do have to pick this up again. Aren't a whole lot of animation frames for him. It's kind of weird because, overly animated 2D characters are a little weird. Because like, you still want to leave the ground as soon as you hit the jump button. But most, like, well-animated characters can't do that. They have to, like, have a startup animation. But the game can't predict when you're going to hit jump. So you either hit jump and there's, like, a couple of frames and then you jump of the startup. Or it just tries to, like, put you in the air immediately. But if you go in the air immediately, any animation that does that is going to look a little bizarre. So I feel like sometimes it's like a happy medium to just have a character that doesn't have that many movement frames. I feel like it also really communicates what state you're in. It's a little better, I think, logistically. You're like, you are jumping now. You are falling now. You are swinging your sword now. You're not in some kind of fuzzy little wiggle state. I wonder if this is still MP. It is, okay. Maybe... It seems like, chests are just always the same thing. God, this is such a shitty place to drop in. There's enemies everywhere. Alright, wait till that goes. Okay. Use that MP invulnerability a little bit. Good stuff. I'm okay with this design choice over 2.5D models, if not sprites. I guess that's more like, Bloodstained, you know? Which certainly looks a lot more modern. You bitch! You faked me out, you son of a bitch! Oh my god. It's gonna start me over again. I still didn't get past that fucking room. God damn it. I have 1 life left! There's no reason to try! Did you do all the master levels in Doom Eternal? I did. I did indeed. Just kill me already. That's so... I guess I should try. I should give it... No, I'm just gonna run. Fuck it. Ah, damn it. Can't believe it. Can't believe. That dude clowned me so hard. Dark Souls didn't just run where you have to go. Well, I mean, you get character bonuses for killing stuff now, which really... Otherwise, yeah, it doesn't matter. You just run right through the stage, and who gives a shit? I guess I do need to take the bottom path so I can pick up that scroll. I think you can return to stages, though. It tells you how many of those scrolls you picked up. In case you need to go back. Also, is this just a separate second screen? Or is this just a different part of it? Because if this is just... I should probably take the bottom path. Ow! If these are just separate zones. No, 2.5D looks cheap. Yeah. I guess how do you... Oh, no, okay, this is... Oh, okay, you can't go down there, though. Alright. I got it. Okay. I don't think there was health up there. Huh. Interesting. Are you wearing a Mario shirt? Sort of. It's a Misfits Waluigi shirt. Yeah, it's a Mario shirt, but it's a cool Mario shirt, because I'm a cool guy. I think there's a... Oh. Not Chris Pratt, we all know. Ow, Willem Dafoe's Waluigi. A role of a lifetime. I just watched a Funhouse compilation. You said there's no such thing as 2.5D? Well, I was right then and I'm right now. 2.5D is a lie, made up by the lizard people. I'm sorry if you're a sheeple and believe it. Actually, speaking of 2.5D and looking cheap, I'm curious to see how people seem pretty cool with Metroid Dread so far. Maybe it's just the sheer joy that Nintendo said the word Metroid. Like, there's a Metroid game, and it's not even the one that has already been announced. There's another Metroid game. And it has a 5 on the end of it. But people seem pretty okay with it. I guess it's also like, what are you gonna do? Complain about it? What are you gonna do? Fine. Nintendo will take it back. Somebody said something mean about Metroid, so we're deciding not to launch Metroid 5 anymore. Nintendo should do that shit. Technically announced 10 years ago? Yeah. And apparently it's straight up been in development the whole time. I remember straight up reading that shit in Prime a million years ago. I remember, like, reading forum threads about it 1 million years ago. 1 million years ago. And apparently, like, it's actually, yeah, straight up been in development the whole fucking time. Dread looks spooky. It is called Dread. So it seems like they're really earning that, which is really interesting. That just gotta make you wonder, though. How many plates does Nintendo have spinning at any one time? Just weird little projects that could become something, but may not be? You look good for being a million years old. Thank you, Gajoob. I've started using moisturizer. Glad to hear the effects it's really paying off. Oh, they decided to resurrect Dread Project after the success of Samus Returns. Cool. Well, remakes do stuff sometimes. I mean, I'm kind of hoping if Square can turn any money on Actraiser Renaissance, that they'll look at like their quintet lineup. I think it must lead from like remake to new game to new IP. So what I'm kind of hoping, if we truly are blessed, if this truly is the best timeline, this game will sell decently. In my darkest dreams, I don't expect it to sell well, but maybe they'll sell okay. And then they'll, like, I don't know, look at Illusion of Gaia or other like kind of trippy, dreamlike action RPG games like Quintet would always make. Punch those up more in the same style. I guess they did Second and Setsu. They did Trials of Mana, which I also have yet to play. Everyone said it was real good. Also, we got Shenmue 3, so I can't really complain about anything ever again. I can't complain about there not even being a Shenmue 4, because at least there was a Shenmue 3. Slapping the shit out of this bass. Sweet idiot Rio. Yeah. Maybe in some weird version of the future, Rio will ride again. But it won't be for a while. Oh, Final Fantasy IX Remake? I guess with the way they handled 7, can't... God, is it really going to be like that? Companies are just going to be remaking their old games forever now? Blizzard is just going to remake World of Warcraft over and over. And every time they're done remaking it, they'll start it over again. They'll remake it again. Shit! Shit. Ah, I meant to backdash the other way. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. I got through the whole stage on my last life. Una, thank you for the resub. A remake of the remake and then re-release the original again? Yeah, classic. Oof. Alright, this time for real. This time with feeling. I think I know where all the gold scrolls are now. So there's that. Has been remaking their games for 30 years now. Yeah, sorta. They actually use a lighter hand than I think they could otherwise. Damn it, I need to get water. Yuck. It's the fault of having a tiny cup. Look at this tiny stupid cup. Tiny baby cup. Alright, I'll be right back. Finger slipped. Okay, withdraws right there. God damn it. Okay. That's what that means. Remember when I was lamenting there wasn't an easy restart option? Boo-hoo-hoo! That was me a second ago. Woo-hoo-hoo! Where is my restart? Ooh! It's right there. The base developers thought ahead. Alright, so there's a gold scroll here, but I want to take the bottom path. That's a little bit safer. Ow! I keep forgetting that dude's there. I don't quite know what to do about that. Sometimes I'm just lucky. Just gotta rely on not getting hit sometimes. Where the hell did you come from, brother? What? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna get all the crystals. Oh, you're gonna head off? Alright, JPEG me. Thanks for stopping by. Good chatting with you too. Look at this raw crystal gathering efficiency. This is the appearance of a god that will be maximum level before long. Oh, you can't get those. Ooh! Just has to do 2 hits. That's you gotta get the double. Bap bap. No! Oh, I thought I was gonna land on that bug. Okay, alright. Maximum efficiency, super route attained. White Rabbit? Is this the spiritual successor of Castlevania? It really seems like it, doesn't it? Check that out. The backdash, the, like, color trail. You straight up look like Alucard. But no, this is the spiritual successor to Actraiser. A real trippy game. But it is totally rad. From a pretty patrician set of games, a particular dev studio put out on the Super Nintendo. All absolutely worth playing. I think Terranigma and Robotruck are the only ones I haven't played, which I should. I love all their games. Illusion of Gaia, I think, was the one that I first got really exposed to. One of those randomly rented it, and had my mind blown. I got really lucky there. Isn't that bloodstained? Yeah, I guess that is bloodstained. Ew! That is New Soten. And then the D-res bloodstains are the new Castlevania. I love how Bloodstained basically took both kinds of Castlevania and remade them. I guess they haven't really touched the GBA run. They certainly have like their PS1 and Legacy console versions. I think this is just magic. I'll take that health. Terranigma was good? I bet it was. Okay, so that's the portion of the map I can't access if I come the bottom path. I was like, they're gonna make this motherfucker throw straight down, aren't they? He's gonna suddenly have that goddamn power. Was rental big when you were in Texas? That was just big for the period of time. Ow! Oh no! Goddamn! That's before the checkpoint! Oh god, that's all over. That's all of it, over. Oh, I gotta do it all again. Oh. Gotta farm all these crystals with maximum efficiency one more time. Oh, holy cow. Fuck. I had to test it. Thought maybe these were Spelunky rules. Taking so much damage already. Ooh, TGS is in 4 days? Yeah, maybe we'll finally hear from Final Fantasy 16, huh? Endwalker? Maybe have some stuff there? I need to look over the... I guess they just talked about gathering an Endwalker. Fuck! Should check that out. Remember if there's health over here. I think there is. It's not health. You missed the 7-hour live letter they had like 2 weeks ago. Yeah, I did. I think I was traveling. Is that where they talked about the stat compression they're gonna do? People are mad about belts. They took her belts. Sat through all of it. Oh, they showed all the new job actions. Okay. No one is mad about belts being removed. I didn't think so. I mean, the only like the only community reaction I really follow is like I subscribe to the 14 subreddit. And they're a pretty like constructive group of people. So no one seems upset about it. It just seems like anything changes on the internet and you just assume somebody would be upset, but arg. Alright. Alright, you losers. God damn it. Onto the spikes! Well, the one true endgame is glamour and belts aren't visible. So their stats and item level and all the fucking things they could do mean nothing because I can't see them. I mean, that is probably the most endgame pro take I could ever possibly hear. Thank you. I'm gonna skip that scroll up there. It's too hard to get to. Maybe there's a way to... Maybe there's a shorter path. You don't have to loop all the way around the map. Yeah, I mean... For me, it just means that there's one less... Yeah, one less thing to eye level, basically. Oh, fuck! Why did I do the exact same thing? That's... Yeah. Willie Jeggins. Willie Jeggins, thanks for the cheer. Alright. Let's reset that life counter. It seems like getting half attack is the important thing, and that seems like it's pretty attainable, even if I skip a bunch of stuff. So I'm not gonna worry about fully exploring the maps. Those scrolls will be nice, I guess. The scrolls will mean a lot more when I get healing abilities, I think. Because that just basically means that I have, like... I'll have more heals banked up. I can cast heal more times? Job action trailer, it's like 20 minutes long. Yeah, maybe I should just download that for the plane or something. I'm gonna play Kenna. Probably, maybe? That was but one of like 6 games that came out on PC this last week that I'm really excited to check out. How far have you dived into the Yakuza series? Not very. I finished Like a Dragon, and I maybe like played the first third of Yakuza 0. And then I played Yakuza 1 back when it came out for a couple of days. That's about it. So I have to admit, despite respecting the series, I actually have not played a whole lot of Yakuza. Yeah. Too many video games, man. Too many video games, and they're all wonderful. They're all beautiful treasures. Are you health? Yay! Thank you, Wawila. I'm glad you understand and empathize with the struggles of being the world's probably only real gamer. What I've come to understand about myself. Oh! Yeah! This dude! Those moves! Kept ducking hopping over my fireballs. Felt like I was fighting a Mega Man boss. I almost jumped on those spikes. Yeah, all I would have to do is actually wait until he lands. Just time the fireball with his landing. And then he'll never jump over it. I'll hit him every time. It's Christopher Reeve's birthday. His 69th birthday. Oh, man. Be the nicest Superman. God, that's cool. The sword hitbox actually reaches behind. Oh, that's right. This is where the other scroll is. Well, I'm here. And it's risk-free, as I recall. Risk-free! Won't be getting hurt by anything in here. There we go. After you, stalactite. Oh no! I didn't want to go for it actually, but I missed the jump, so it was my... I don't want to brag too much, guys, but that was a pretty pro play right there. I waited for the bat. Pretty pro play. Pretty pro.
Woo!
Alright. Not bad, not bad. Music's kind of great. I agree. Well, I don't mind chattering so much. Give it an eye on time. Can't be missing my flight. Would you consider it an epic win? We'll see. If I can beat this old Minotaurus, that'll be a pretty epic win. I guess you do have to jump over it. Baleful beast of the accursed axe. Oh, what? Okay, that sucked. He's invincible when he's... Ow. Not a good start. Not a good start. Dead already. Dead already. I wonder if I just run towards when he jumps, if he'll always land behind... If he'll always land behind me. And then I can turn around and just wallop him. I think maybe I need to stay in front of him for his axe? If I could predict when he's gonna throw his axe, then maybe I could backdash through him. But it's weird. You can't really... I have trouble, like, turning around really accurately, really quickly. Fuck. God. You can't let him touch you. Damn, he moves a lot. Oh, right. Fuck. I keep forgetting it's duck first and then jump. Okay, he will land on you. Fuck! There's a dangerous way to do that. If when he jumps, if I turn around and backdash, I can backdash behind him and get at least two or three hits. But the timing is gonna be rough. I don't know if I can do it on sight. Fuck. Ah, shit. That is not safe at all. If I can predict, well, getting behind him does a lot of damage. But he just starts walking backwards. And I don't know about that. I don't know how to not get hit with that. I'm playing on hard, by the way. So, the brutality of this boss fight can, be ascribed to that. I don't know how to deal with that. I can't, because I can't hit those out of the air. I guess you just can't make that jump like that. Play more Pilgrim's Progress, though. That's the ultimate game of this style. I guess that's the real question I have. Did the developers of Actraiser Renaissance play Pilgrim's Progress? Ugh, Christ. I was like, this guy's not just gonna hit me, is he? If I just run forward, he's not just gonna hit me, is he? Okay, now there's a stupid bone dragon guy. Oh! Jeez. I thought 2 fireballs got him. Or maybe I need to have magic attack up for 2 fireballs to get him. Hmm. Much to consider. Oh, man. At least I got the checkpoint. Checkpoint statues don't even full heal. No, I don't need it. I don't need it. Heals are for losers. Ooh! Heals are for losers, and I am a master. Oh, can make that jump. Yeah, you really only need 1 hit point. Not even getting that last upgrade. Going through this mean. Maybe, God. I just don't know. Okay. I'm behind him now, but then he just walks backwards! Fuck, he turned around! Oh, fuck. There just really doesn't seem like there's a point in which he will let you hit him more than once. And given how, like, given the spacing that requires, it's gonna take forever. Oh. Well, that was interesting. No! I guess then I needed to walk forward. Okay, so maybe he'll... Shit. Oh. I feel like I landed in between his axe and his body then. And I can't tell if there's... I can't tell if there's a safe spot there. Because if there is... Then nestling myself there every time is like, it's the play. Because then I get some, like, I get a free combo on him. Do you have iframes while backstep? Yes. Backstep is invincible. And you can interrupt your, like, your attack recovery with it. Oh, fuck. Fuck! He's already walking backwards! Jeez. He recovers from his, like, axe swing so quickly. Maybe that's just not... You just don't get hits on him then. You only, like... You can only hit him when he's grabbing his axe. And then you have to get away, because he might walk forward or backwards. I guess maybe he'll just... No, he just walks forward backwards sometimes. Okay, alright. Fuck. God damn it. Okay, yeah, you're kind of not allowed to do anything. Everything you do has to be reaction. Because if you do anything, he'll just hit you. I think. Oy, okay. Not a fan of touch the enemy sprite and you take full damage. Well, if it's any consolation, it's not full damage. When he hits me, it does like 150. When I touch him, it's like 70 or 60. So, getting hit is even worse. I'm figuring out where his hitbox is, though. It's kind of what this, I think, is what this is going to involve. I was figuring it out a little bit. I had a couple of exchanges there where I did damage and took none. So that's it. I just have to figure out that flow. Figure out how to not fall out of it. There we go. You thought it, oh, Cave Demon, maybe you're right. If you saw it deal 150 plus from a sprite touch, then I could easily just be mistaken too. That was my observation, but nothing says that is 100% accurate. I am learning along with everybody else. Keep thinking I can get that one. There we go. Ow. There's health over here? Yeah. Somewhere in the 50 to 80, 60 to 80 range, although they hit you so quickly back to back, it seems like there's no iframes at all for taking damage, which is harsh. There's a few, very little. There's hit stun. He goes like, "Er," but yeah, it doesn't last very long at all, and you don't have any invincibility on the tail end of it. If there were no like invincibility frames at all, it'd just be like, "Brr," and he'd be dead. Which is, you know. Fuck. Whoa, that was cool. What? What was that? Whoa! Oh. Well, that changes things. Okay, so you have to be holding forward. Wow, that's crazy. Okay. I actually don't think that helps me against the boss at all. But still, good to know that that's in the game. Does it have a cooldown? Not necessarily, it's just hitting the timing window. The cooldown is the cooldown on the dash. You have to do it at the end of the dash. You can dash through an enemy with that and not get floored during an animation. But like, the special attacks you do have invincibility through. So like any kind of directional rising attack into another attack, like I am invincible through it. So, and actually beating the first boss involved in abusing that to some degree. So maybe that's the play. Like, the problem is I can't wake up inside of his sprite box, because then I'll take damage. So it's like you have to attack through the enemy. Doing the down slash is really good for that. But it does like plant you to the ground where you land. And if the dude's still there, maybe he steps around enough. Maybe he'll just walk away. I'll try it out. He does get to moving pretty quick. Maybe he'll just be gone before my iframes wear off. For sure just got this level on cruise control though. Alright, this is gonna have to be my last attempt actually, because I'm getting up to where I need to leave. Be able to make my flight. So it's all down to this. And I gotta be honest, my hopes are not high, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. I thought I could get it. Thought I could get it in time. Yeah, that did like 100. Oh! Okay. Cannot, like, that's the problem with doing anything that locks you in place. He just steps on you. I feel like that magic gives me an attack boost for a while. Because I have like a red aura and I swear I do more damage. I swear that's it. I don't recall them saying that, but I also haven't read every screen. Yeah, I'm totally doing more damage. Oh. Fuck. What are you doing? What are you doing? Dude! What the fuck, man? What? It was a new thing, kind of. Alright, phase 2 though, I guess. Yeah, that was weird. A little potty break, yeah. Okay, though, improvements. Is that a stun? Maybe. Fuck! I didn't mean to do that! Oh, the D-pad on the controller wins again. Fuck. I got really lucky there. Woo! He just tires out. It's a free hit window. Sure is. Wasn't expecting that though. All right, so you just gotta dance. It's a knife fight. Sha sha sha. Cool. Man, the photo finish too. That was a fun boss fight. It was a little mean, but it was a fun boss fight. The Minotaurus was slain! Yeah, I'm wondering what's gonna happen to this guy. Because that is essentially, like, now these people will live in bliss and harmony forever. Yeah, still got his gem. Okay. Ooh. Imagine being a god and having a choir full of angels actually play harp whenever you level up. Alright. People here no longer have need of your succor. Let us leave them to their own devices. Yeah, I guess you just leave your homie behind. Tend to flocks in other realms. But from this? Yeah. Retreat to your palace in the sky? Oops. Definitely save that shit. Kinda wanna see if anything wacky happens when I go to the next area. I think I have time for that. It's probably just music he hears in his head / Raycons. God loves his Raycons. Master. Why do they call him Master? Because of his expert taste in audio hardware. Blood Pool, which is an admittedly very cool name. Okay, that's right. You go right into an action phase. It's an action phase to start and finish. We'll get to hear new music then. I mean, Blood Swamp? I think the Blood Swamps, that's Doom Eternal. This guy's just a god of Flying Fortress? Yeah, that's where God is. He chills out on his flying rock. Descends into a statue of himself. When it's time to launch... Dude, look at that background. It is like a video. Oh, that's so weird. I think what gets me is like the mix of frame rates, which did happen a lot in like art assets back then, I feel like. The background is this like buttery smooth video, so where all the enemies, the main character is like a very chunkily animated sprite man. Oh, you have to get ready for a flight? I don't want you running late. I will. This is like the last couple of minutes. Just appreciating the background art and the music. Lizard Man! He's got lizard abs, because of course he does! And then yeah, like the death animation is just like a fade out of the sprite. Because it would have been too much to have death animations for everything. So they just fade away. With like a shader thrown on them. This looks so weird. Like the perspective is so funky, but it is totally reminiscent of like 2D games of that era. Just a long background into like one stamp out of a background. So neat. It gives this game such a weird flavor. This is kind of what I'd hoped when we were getting into the like recreating games from the 90s. We get weird, like this kind of HD recreation. Gameplay's way different than I expected from the JRPG cutscenes. Yeah, it is just a platformer. When you play that part of the game, and then there's JRPG cutscenes, and then there's like town sim and tower defense modes. Oh, so that's Actraiser Renaissance. What a game! Now that I've played through one full like area, I think I'll keep hammering at it. It'll probably gonna be pretty difficult. I imagine once I get more magic spells, that might help out a bit. But anyway, thank you all very much for watching. I gotta go catch a flight, which means I won't be streaming for the next 2 days, 2 to 3 days. Yeah, Sunday, Monday, no streams, but Tuesday, I'll be back on it. It's, what is it? THC Tuesday, I don't know, I'll figure something out. Maybe not that. There's a lot of sweet games to play. Actually, that would work with Sable, wouldn't it? Hey. Alright, thank you all very much for watching. Thanks for all the subs and cheers. It was really good to see everybody. That's kind of what I wanted to do, is just see everybody before I went, so. Because I've been gone for so long. I'm back for good soon. Alright, see you then. Bye, everybody.